Hello friends and family of YouTube. Today I am at the 2019 RV show here in Huntsville, Alabama. So let me take you through it and show you what they got new to this year.
Next time we will, okay?
Alright, well I've already found something I have not seen before. This is a Trail Manor. It is a 2720 QS. And here's what the show price is going at today. And we got us a two-step entry. Let's go inside here and see what's happening in this thing. As I said, I have never seen one of the Trail Manors, so very different. And anyway, these things break down to where as you're going down the road, these are only half the height. So it gives you it doesn't have quite as much air drag as you go down the road. So let's see what's in here. All right, so that's where you would hang your clothes up. And of course you wouldn't be able to put your clothes in there until you got to your destination because the way this thing folds down. So let me see if I can open this bathroom here. Yeah, we got a bathroom and everything's separate. I was expecting it to be what's referred to as a wet bath, but got everything you need in here. Even a mirror and a window. Pretty sweet. All right. And let me back up and show you the kitchen area. I'm right outside the door. And I'm going to be going through these units today just a little quicker than I normally do because I hope to show you quite a few different models as opposed to just, you know, most of my videos I do just one or two RVs per video, but this one I'm going to try to do several. So if you're not familiar with it, like I said, this top section will lower down and kind of like the one you see across from us there. See how short that is. So all right, give you a little walk around on both sides and then we'll go find us something else to check out. All right, and if some of the prices I show you today on some of the RVs scare you a little bit, hey, you can always go back to using a tent. Look here, we got us a tent for 160 bucks. All right, so anyway, we got a couple of R-Pods over here by Forest River. I thought I'd take you through those, give you a little quick run through. And I've done some of these before on other videos, but do not recall if I've done the RP 190, but here is our show price today at Bankston. And this one is a rear dinette model. All right. And it's got, I like how roomy it feels back here in the back over this bed. It's very high arch over here. Sometimes when you get these beds back here, if the front of the RV slopes, you don't have a lot of room right here to move around, but this is a rounded, which I know doesn't show up on the video quite as well. Maybe you can get an idea of that outline right there. So, but anyway, it's got windows on both sides of the bed. And you've got a little bit of an area here where you can hang you some clothes inside this cabinet. And you got some drawers down below. And of course you've got your little kitchenette here. Got all the basics you could need. It does not have an oven in it, but that is a convection type microwave. Let's see what kind of bathroom we got. And it does have a separate toilet. And it's got a little sink here as well. And you've also got the got a stand-up shower about a 3 foot, and it gives you just a little bit of an area here where you can put your head in there to give you a little room, extra room for height. And it does have a medicine cabinet as well. Look at there, there's an arm with a camera on it. Okay, all right, so let's go check out the next one. As we walk through here, I am going to give you just a little bit of advice. I always suggest trying to get to these RV shows on Friday. You can see there's not a lot of people in here, and the good of that is it gives you the ability to walk around inside these RVs and kind of get a feel for them. But when there's a real big crowd here, it's really hard to get a feel for the layout of the RV, hard to get a feel for the comfort of the RV. So I always suggest if you can get here on Friday. Now, a lot of people are not going to like to hear me say this, but I also suggest just come here to view RVs. I don't necessarily feel that you always get the best buy at RV shows. I think it's really the best way to kind of find what you want or what you like, but it's a good starting point on your search, but maybe not necessarily the greatest place to end your search. So let me just leave it at that for now. And the other good of these RV shows is you've got Class B's, you've got Class A, you've got B plus, C, you've got pull behinds, fifth wheels, you got a little bit of everything. And of course you do when you go to an RV lot. But I'm going to tell you another thing that's good about coming to these shows is that when you get here, a lot of times there will be a sales rep from, let's say, Forest River. They will have one of their sales guys here that's kind of like a regional sales guy, and he can tell you a lot of stuff about these things that maybe your average salesman may not know, but the guy from Forest River, he definitely can tell you some details. So it's a good way to get a good walkthrough on an RV that you might not be able to get any other way. And a good way to find the guy who is working for the company, say Forest River or whatever. Usually what you'll find is these RVs will be set up in different zones. Like this whole area here is all Johnston, and if you go to another row, let's say down over this way, that's all going to be Bankston or some other dealer. Now you will also notice a lot of the same color shirts, and generally if you find a guy in a red shirt, he's going to be somebody from Johnston, and maybe a blue shirt guy may be somebody from Bankston. But you'll see somebody usually dressed up in a three-piece suit kind of deal, and they'll have a name tag on their shirt, and that's how you find the guy who's with Forest River or say Rockwood or Arctic Wolf. It may be a specific division, so just kind of a good tip for you to know about that. All right, now what we got here is a big toy hauler. It's a work and play, and man, I tell you what I like is they've got the back gate open back there, and that's really what I've never really got to see one of those down and be able to show it on my video. So anyway, we're going into a 30 QBS. So let's see what all we got going on inside here today. And we got us a, what is this, a full-size bed or a queen?
That's a real queen.
That's a real queen size, all right.
It comes standard with everything in this unit.
All right.
Generator, 5500, LED lights, TVs.
Really, a little bit of everything, huh?
Residential stove.
Okay.
Private garage for your toys separate in the back.
And you're with Forest River, I see.
Correct.
You mind if I show you on YouTube?
No.
All right.
Hello.
And your name is what?
Ed Sullivan.
Ed
I'm
Sullivan.
with the factory.
Very good, cool. And I was just mentioning on here that people should try to find you guys, because I do a lot of videos for YouTube, and I talk with many sales associates, but I also like to get your point of view, because that's what the public doesn't get.
Right.
Yeah, so anyway.
Indicator. They have
So,
6 or 7
anyway,
of them
it's
there.
got a full-size refrigerator, freezer.
Take a look before you get one.
And let me show you this bathroom here as well.
About the same, they're 45.
Got a, man, this bathroom is huge. And again, this is a work and play model. And I love that they got the ceiling so high. Man, this ceiling is, God, it's about 3 foot over my head, and I'm 6 foot tall. So got the nice fan up there, got a little bit of storage in here. And let me take you back here and show you the back. And so now let's go back here and check out the back. Man, yeah, there is all kinds of room back here, and still have, of course, the high ceiling. But you know, like I was saying, I've never got to get out on one of these decks, so I'm surprised at how stable this feels. You've got a good little area here to keep your dogs in, or your kids, or both. And you've got some speakers on the back. That's I know you can hear the radio going, but yeah, it's stable. I'm jumping up and down a little bit here, springing up and down, and it's not an unstable feel at all. So all right, again, this is a work and play. Let's go find something else to check out. All right, well, we have found the Coachman aisle, the Coachman Freedom Express aisle. There's quite a few of them down through here. And I believe I have just about every one of these on my video channel, but I don't believe I have this one here, so I'm just going to do a quick run through of it. And sometime soon I'll try to get a full video of it, of all the features that it has. But like I said, I'll just give you a quick one today. And this one is a 320 BHDS, and we've got a 3-step entry. On inside here, see what we got. Man, this is very roomy. I am digging this. So anyway, I just came in the door, and you can see that you've got a dinette and a couch. And if you go towards the back of the trailer here, you've got a little bedroom going on back here. It's like a bunk house. Man, yeah, plenty of room for plenty of kids climbing on stuff, tearing up things. You got plenty of storage to put their clothing. Man, look at all of this storage. All right. So as we come out of here, you've got a over under, probably I guess you'd say that's a 2/3 size refrigerator freezer, and you've got an oven and stove. You've got storage in this little island here, and you can see you've got a sink right here in the island, and it does have the floor ducted. I don't know if that's both the heating and the air. It looks like that's just the heat because the air conditioning setup is in the ceiling. All right, so let's see what's going on in this bathroom here. All right, so in the bathroom, you've got the toilet right by the door. And the good of that is that does give you a little extra room to be able to spread your legs wide if you need the extra room. But you would only want to do that, of course, if you were by yourself. Nobody else wants to smell that going on, do they? All right, got plenty of room in the corner shower unit. Got a little bit of storage here right over the sink. And we can also go into the bedroom from here as well. And right over the bed, it does have a vent, and that will you can take that vent and put an air conditioner in it, and that way you've got 2 air conditioners in this model. And to be honest with you, as large as this is, I would highly suggest doing that. Well, I wasn't able to fit everything all on one video, so if y'all would check back in a day or so, and I'll have a conclusion of this RV show and show you a few more different style units, a little bit of everything. So hope y'all stick around and come back. Thanks again. Y'all have a good one. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.